Like I said, I got this quick story for you, man. Tales from the 80s. You know, 80s, baby. I'm an 80s baby, straight up. Straight up. First show, check game. Okay. The year of 92. Moms had moved us at the projects, right? We from Cotton Homes, the West End in Louisville, Kentucky, right? She moved us out of the projects to scatter sites, which she thought was a better neighborhood, which we thought too. So when we moved there, you know, with nobody around, I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of niggas, grown niggas walking around, but I'm too young to understand who they are. I seen it in the projects, but I still didn't recognize who they were. So as time went by, I'm sitting on the balcony on the corner where we live at. I meet this dude, my partner. You know what I'm saying? He walked up to me. Didn't know me. I didn't know him. I'm standing on the corner, just sitting there looking at the neighborhood. He walked up to me. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" I said, "What's up?" He was about the same age as me, a little tall. He said, "Here." He like it, and he put it in my hand. I'm holding my hand like this, like I know what it is, but you know, I'm still lost. He's like, "You see a person down the street?" I see his dude walking up. I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "He gonna ask you for 30. Give it to him." And he kind of like buzzed off a little bit. So I'm like, okay, dude walking towards him, like he already knew where he's coming. So when he get to us, right, I just immediately go like that. You know what I'm saying? Hold my hand down. He did like this. He grabbed it, gave me the $30, right? And then start walking off. I turned around and looked at him. He's like, "All right, give me that. I'm going to give you a gram." Okay, I didn't know what a gram was. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I gave it to him. He spit out 5 pieces. You know, crack. I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking in my mind, I just gave this dude two of them for 30. So now I'm looking at it. He's like, "Them is all 20s. You can sell each one for 20 or 15, or sometimes 10, as long as you make 50 back." So I'm like, okay. So now he left. He just walked off. I didn't get dude's name. I just know he went that direction. So I'm like, who is this dude? Mind you, this is 92. So I'm like, okay. They had me standing on the block. They had me standing on the block all day. That part right there. That part. So you dig? Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting on the block. I meet a nigga that lives under me. I'm on the 3rd floor. It's a dude live on the 1st floor. I meet a dude under me. He's cool. We chopping it up. We became friends. So as I'm standing out there, we chopping it up. People's walking towards my way, but they going this way. So I ain't know what to do. Since they was passing me up, right? My homeboy that I just met, they gave it to me, came back. He's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "What you mean what I'm doing?" He's like, "You see all them people going that way? They going to the back of the cut where somebody else got what you got." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "What you do is say, and they'll walk to you." So I'm like, "Cool." All right, so I got the message. He left again. So I'm like, man, who is this dumb still trying to figure out who he is? My other homeboy sitting right here, I just met him, and he don't know what's going on. He's just standing there. So next thing you know, another guy comes up. He immediately started walking my way. So I'm sitting there waiting on him. I just held my hand out. I had 5 20s in my hand. I just held my hand out. And he looked, and he's like, "Got 20? I'm like, "Yeah." I still didn't know what to give him. So he reached in my hand and grabbed one and gave me the $20. That's when I knew what it was. So when he walked off, I looked at it, I got 4 pieces, and he gave me $20. I'm like, I can make 100, right? I can make 100 for the bando, for the bando. So I'm sitting here hype. I'm looking at my homie like, man, this dude just gave me this and I'm making money. And I'm tripping, right? You know, mom's upstairs. She don't know what I'm doing. I'm out all day long. I didn't even go in there have to take a bath. This is the first time I met dude. I stayed up all day. I pulled a shift. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I knew it was making money. No bath, no nothing. Only thing on my mind was going to this corner and saying, "Ed." That's it. The last dude let me know what a 20 was. Okay. Past that, the next day, the same 2 dudes walked up to me from yesterday. I don't see homeboy. So they get the rest of my shit. Then I got $80 in my pocket. 2 for 30, 2 for 30, and a 20. So I'm like, oh shit, where's dude at? Now I'm looking for dude. So I'm walking his way where he was at, where he went at the first time when he left. I couldn't find him. So I stood on the block the whole day. The lights going dim, the The sun's going down, and I'm sitting on the porch like, is he gonna come back? Where he live at? And my homeboy's talking to me, he's like, he's in one of these houses over there. I seen him before. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm going to knock on every door, right? That's what I'm saying. But anyway, I didn't. He ended up coming from another way. You ready? I said, yeah, I'm ready. Didn't know what the fuck I was ready for. I ain't know what he was going to give me for this $100. Well, what, 80. I ain't know what he was going to give me for this 80. So he came back around, and he's like, I'll be back. He came back around. This time he didn't give it out his mouth. He went from the front of his boxes, right? So I'm looking like, where you go? Where you get that from? And my man, I'm like, this nigga just, because I'm still young and shit, right? So he reached in his pocket. He gave me 3 big bags. I know they ain't 20s. And I gave him the 80. He said, just give me $20 next time I see you. I didn't even know what it was. This time I got his name. Blah, blah. Okay. Once I got his name, I'm like, cool. And I was like, where you going to be at? He said, I'm going to keep coming around. I'm going to keep circling around. So, okay. Next thing you know, I'm sitting here looking at these big, I'm like, and my man, I put it together. I got 5 20s. He gave me 5 20s, and they were smaller. So my man, I take one of them, and I start playing with it, and it was breaking off. So I'm using my nails on the corner, breaking this shit off in this bag. Shit's falling and everything, and it's all crumbs. So I breaks it down, and I'm looking at this shit. It's open. None of his bag is just open. So other people that I don't know was coming hollering at me. Dope fiends was hollering at me, I didn't know. So I didn't know till later on that junkies run money in, right? 92 era. I didn't know that they're going to tell the next person that, yeah, I know where the A1 at. I didn't know none of this shit. So by the time you know, I got motherfuckers coming from left to right. And I'm just going in the bag not knowing I'm giving them. All I know is I need to make 100 off of each one, right? So I'm like, bloom, 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 bloom. I got rid of that shit in like 20 minutes. And I ain't capping. This is 92, y'all. If y'all know about 92. But anyway, hold on. Gotta take his call.